Now, I said I had one gripe with One Battle After Another, and that gripe won his third Oscar, so let's get into it. Best Supporting Actor.
Sean Penn, One Battle After Another.
Do I like this win?
Hell no. Come on. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
For so many reasons. Reason number one, I don't like Sean Penn. To be clear, I'm strictly talking about him as an actor. He seems like a big old bag of douche, but that's not why I don't like him. And it's not anything political or personal. I find him to be hammy, over the top, and just full of tics. Every time I see him on screen, I do not believe the character he is playing. I see Sean Penn mugging it up. Reason number two, he's already got 2 Oscars. Y'all forget? He won for Mystic River over Johnny Depp and Bill Murray. That was supposed to be the makeup Oscar. He had 3 previous nominations where he never showed up, by the way, because he's never cared. And this was the first time he campaigned. So he was coming, and they were going to give it to him. Finally, he was gracious. He's a good boy now. And then they gave him another just 5 years later for Milk. Now, I haven't seen Milk since 2008, but I can safely say that when I get to that year in my Oscar watch, my vote is probably going to lean more towards Richard Jenkins, Frank Langella, or Mickey Rourke. Reason number 3, he wasn't there and he doesn't give a shit. They should have had someone come out with a different envelope. And just Kieran Culkin could be like, oh, actually, the winner is the girl who cried pearls. Hey, isn't that an animated short film? Well, now she's Best Supporting Actor, so congratulations, Crying Pearl Girl. Just go with it. Why do you want to give an award to someone who doesn't want it? It's like wanting to join a club that doesn't want you as a member. On that subject, the ending of One Battle. So the movie's over, story's complete. We get this little epilogue where Sean Penn, a dude who was just shot in the face and drove off a cliff, is actually alive and walks home. Then we see him talking to the super secret powerful racist white guys. It's looking like they're going to let him be a member of their club, but instead they gas him and burn his body. Okay, I will suspend my disbelief and say Sean Penn survived all of this. Fine, it's a movie, whatever. So he walked through a hospital, he got facial reconstruction surgery, he had time to heal at least partially, and then he calls up Jim Downey and is like, hey dudes, I bet you thought I was dead, but I'm alive. Can I still be a secret powerful white guy with you? Okay, so all of that sounds pretty ridiculous, but I'm still on board. The one thing I don't understand, why the hell did Jim Downey and Tony Goldwyn invite him to their office? Just so they could, hear him out before killing him? What the hell are they thinking when they get that call? Hey, Tony Goldwyn, that guy we hired an assassin to kill, he's alive, and he wants to join our secret racist club. Should we let him? Tell you what, give him our address, schedule a meeting for 2 o'clock. I want to fuck with this guy a little bit before we warm up the murder oven. Good idea. I mean, we rented this office space specifically for its murder oven. It's about time we got some use out of it. Yes. And finally, we can write that murder oven off as a business expense. On the same subject, why didn't they conduct an investigation into Sean Penn's past before telling him about their secret racist club? Now, I know the answer is because the movie wouldn't happen, but you're telling me these guys are like, hey, you want to join our secret racist organization? Yes? Okay. You're really racist though, right? Because we're gonna check. So you better take care of any biracial babies you got out there. Don't lie to me. We also have assassins.
What's cooking?
If we find out that you're not really racist, we will kill you. So you're sure you want to join our super secret racist club? Alright, if the answer's still yes, we're gonna go conduct an investigation, make sure you don't have any biracial babies. You, I guess, continue on with your day. We'll be in touch. Love, super secret racist organization. Wink, wink. I guess what I'm trying to say is I just really don't understand how the Christmas Adventurers Club conducts business. I'm surprised they got this powerful with piss poor management like this. Reason number 4. You need more reasons? Who are you, Tracy Chapman? How about this for a reason? Delroy Lindo.
Say it. Say what? Say the word you want to say.
Seriously, F you, Oscar. Delroy Lindo's done nothing but fantastic work in films for decades. But then he gets his first nomination in his 70s. He gets to present the award for Best Casting, which we all kind of thought was going to Sinners, only to watch it lose to One Battle After Another. Then he loses to a guy playing a white supremacist who doesn't even show up. What a fun evening that must have been. He's probably sitting there like, damn, at least the BAFTAs had a little audience participation to liven this evening up. Reason number 5. You don't need a 5th reason. This win sucks. Seriously, I went through every single Oscar nominee this year. There are only 3. If Jurassic World Rebirth won Best Visual Effects, if Diane Warren won Best Song for a song she wrote about herself in a documentary about herself, and Sean Penn for Best Supporting Actor. These are the 3 Oscar nominees of 2025, where if they would have won, I would have thrown a shoe at the television. But then I rethought that. Diane Warren winning for a song she wrote about herself in a movie about herself would be hilarious. It would be stupid, but it would be hilarious. And Jurassic World Rebirth is a big old pile of dookie, but the visual effects are not the problem of that movie. So really the only thing I would hate to see on Oscar night is Sean Penn winning his 3rd Oscar while a sad Delroy Lindo sits in the crowd. That's really the worst case scenario that could happen on Oscar night. Congrats, Oscar. My vote, Delroy Lindo for Sinners. This is a slam dunk win for me. When I came out of Sinners, I was like, well, Delroy Lindo's winning Best Supporting Actor, right? Like, this is the James Coburn in Affliction. This is Alan Arkin for Little Miss Sunshine. This is the veteran character actor finally getting his moment in the sun. And he's amazing in Sinners, by the way. Like, it's not just because I love Delroy Lindo. Delta Slim is fascinating from his first introduction. Every time they cut to Delroy Lindo in this film, he is stealing the movie. As for the rest of the nominees, Stellan Skarsgård is very good in Sentimental Value, but this is a lead role. Jacob Elordi is my favorite part of Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, a film I did not enjoy. If Boris Karloff didn't win for playing Frankenstein's monster, you don't get to win for playing Frankenstein's monster, sir. And then you got Benicio del Toro in One Battle After Another. Same film as Sean Penn, 2 drastically different performances. Benicio is doing barely anything, and I believe his character. And I'm so fascinated by everything he's doing. Sean Penn is doing so much, and I don't believe him at all. But Benicio del Toro has won before, so let's spread the wealth and give Sean Penn his 3rd Oscar. What are we doing? It used to be you win an Oscar right before you die. Now it's just like, hey, let's give Sean Penn a 3rd. Let's give Adrien Brody a 2nd. Remember the guy we gave an Oscar to back in 2002? And then he douched it up and ruined his career? Let's give him a 2nd Oscar. I wonder what he's gonna do. Oh my God, he douched it up.
Please turn the music off. I've done this before. Thank you.
Why don't we give Adrien Brody a 3rd Oscar? That way him and Sean Penn can perform a duet of those hippie fuck sticks. I don't know what they're called, but when you see hippies on a college campus and they're like, do they still play that? It's not hacky sack, but it's like hacky sack with sticks. But they can get all their Oscars together and they can fucking play that and they can entertain Delroy Lindo in the crowd. Look at how many Oscars we have. How many Oscars do you guys have? None? Oh, well, you must have been nominated a bunch. Only 1 pathetic nomination? Wow, you must be real sucky actors. Not fantastic, multiple Oscar-winning actors like us. Hey, Kevin, thanks for showing up. Better late than never. How many Oscars do you have? Only 2. Well, that's enough to shove up these guys' asses. Boom!